Hello. Yeah, what do you got there? How is it? I couldn't hear you because you got a mouthful of bread. It's great. Wee wee. Yeah.
Give me this card.
Give you what?
The bread card.
You want the bread card?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the bread card. Okay, read that. Show me all the types of bread you know.
Croissant.
You see a croissant on there?
Bagel. Donut. Muffin.
Bagel, donut, muffin.
Bread.
What else do you see? Can you hold the bread sign up to the camera?
Beep.
Beep. It's a poster with some bread on it. What kind of breads do you see?
Croissant.
Croissant.
That's cat.
Is a cat, but what does this say?
Sandal.
Sand roll?
Yeah. Sugar roll.
Let's sound it out, okay? Sausage roll. This one's really tough. Do you know what this is?
No.
Korokke.
Korokke.
You know this one.
Pretzel.
Pretzel.
Donut.
Donut.
Muffin.
Muffin. What about this? You can read this one.
Red bread.
It doesn't say red bread. What is this word?
Red bread.
Red bean.
That's not the kind of bread.
It is. It's like a Korean bread. Red bean. The red bread. The red bread.
Red pill.
Red poo? Come on. That means you got to see a doctor. Or you got to stop eating so many red popsicles. Did I ever tell you a story?
No.
Well, that's not true. I have told you many stories. Okay, so when I was, maybe I was 4 years old, I went potty and I had to go poop. But when I went poop and I wiped, I looked at the tissue and the tissue was red instead of brown. And I went, ah! Boma, come in here. And then Boma came in and I was like, the tissue that I wiped is red. And Boma was she was panicking. She was very scared. And then after like a minute, I was like, wait, that's the tissue I was holding my popsicle with. And it was a cherry popsicle. So it was red because it melted. And the tissue that I wiped my poop with was brown, which is the color it's supposed to be.
That's funny.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's funny, right?
It was pretty funny. I think they were a little mad at the time. It's funny in hindsight. I don't really remember why I had the popsicle in the bathroom, but some things never change. Huh?
I found Tomo climbing up the stairs.
Yeah, Tomo, he loves to sit behind my monitor. And then I get on the bike, you know what he does?
No.
He sits down at the water dish and just goes, ah, ah. And then I check and I'm like, well, how's the water? The water's full. But he's crazy.
He's just like,
He goes, I was like, Emilio, the mighty duck man.
what is the mighty duck man?
That's hard to explain. Maybe you can watch it when you're older. You probably won't think it's very funny. You kind of had to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see this cat over here?
Yeah.
That's BINEMA.
BINEMA cute.
BINEMA's cute, right?
Wait, what is this like story, Charmander?
There's some Charmanders in there too.
Is that Charmander or just like...
So true. So true.
Why did you buy this?
Why did I buy this? Let me show chat, okay? I'll give it right back. I promise. I'll give it right back. I bought this because Daddy has no sense of interior design. And I thought like, oh, I like bread. That's part of my personality. So I'll put it on this shelf behind me so that chat can see it. And it'll reinforce my character. But once you put it like this far back, like even further, you can't really tell what it is. It just kind of looks like some brown lumps.
And it looks like different white paste.
Yeah, but it's very cool. It's like A Vancouver illustrator.
Look, it's a leaf, a cinnamon carrot, and a mushroom.
Yeah. It's got a leaf and a squirrel and a mushroom.
Oh, that's cool.
That is pretty cool. I think my favorite bread on this is, it's tough because I like baguette. And I really like focaccia. And I mean, who doesn't like a donut or a pretzel or a croissant?
I like those.
Mm-hmm. And the croissant is like, are you going to eat me? I'm such a delicate croissant. You're going to eat me? Fine. I hope I flake in your mouth.
Yeah.
Little dad tip, they love accents.
Look at the donut.
The donut's going, whoa! Whoa!
Pretzel.
Pretzel's like, I'm a pretzel. I'm twisty.
Prepare to get eaten.
Oh, they do. The pretzel does get eaten. He said, why am I so salty? Why am I so salty? Yum. Ah, save some salt for me.
I
I like the muffin too, because the muffin is like the only bread that wears clothes, right?
won't.
You kind of have to undress it to eat it.
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
That's what it.
Now, what did I tell you? That's what he does.
That's it.
Look at it, and there's water in the dish. Tomo, you're so silly sometimes. Tomo. 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 What is he? I think he's saying thank you for the water. Thank you. You're welcome.
You keep saying thank you.
I keep saying you're welcome. There you go. I think he's done.
You might hear more.
I might hear more. He loves to come into Daddy's office when he's quote unquote working.
And so then, and the kid just goes,
And he goes, meow. Ruka's not like that. What does Ruka's meow sound like?
meow.
Meow. What does Tomo's meow sound like? That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
You know what it's saying?
Tomo's like, oh, he's getting his revenge. He's gonna go poop in the litter box in my bathroom. No! No! He's putting his stinky poop in the litter box. And he's probably not gonna cover it either. No! Skibbity Tomo! Even she doesn't like it that much.
It's funny.
That's funny?
Take it down in the comments.
Huh?
Take it down in the comments.
Take it down in the comments?
In the comments, please.
In the comments?
In the comments.
Take it down in the comments?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Take it down on your worksheet.
Take it down in your worksheet?
Yeah.
All right.
Put it down in the comments.
What are you talking about, the comments?
Put it down in the comments.
You should not look. YouTube Kids, best part of YouTube Kids is there's no comments.
Yeah, that one.
Wait till you get older, you see the comments on YouTube. You'll be like, I want to take me back to YouTube Kids.
No. Wow.
What?
La.
She's addicted to it. She's got daddy's disease.
Ra.
Rah. No!
What? What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
What?
You know what time did you go to bed last night?
And the perfect bedtime.
Good answer. 'Cause I fell asleep at like 10:30, and then I woke up to you, and you were like 1 centimeter away from my head, and you said, "Daddy, tuck me in." And I was like, "What?" I was having a dream. You were saying like, "Daddy, no matter what I say you're welcome." And I was like, "Go to sleep." And you said, "That's not what I said. Say you're welcome." Make sure you chew your bread, okay?
Funny.
Funny. So it's all Daddy's got. It's my only weapon.
I want this one to say because I love you.
I love you too, honey. Thank you.
Today's the 7th.
It is the 7th.
I cannot see it.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Here. Oh. How did you know the date? Everyone's impressed that you knew what day it was today. Do you know what day of the week it is?
No.
What day of the week is it today?
September.
That's not even the right category.
I just want to stay here.
Well, that's nice. It's like take your daughter to work day. I think that you get to take your kid to work day in like the 9th grade. Do you know how old you have to be?
Yeah.
Like 14 years old.
I'll just be 13.
You might be 13. I don't know. It's been a while since Daddy was in the 9th grade. I remember on Take Your Kid to Work Day, me and my friend just watched a movie at the office.
Oh my goodness.
My dad was like, "I know it's Take Your Kid to Work Day, but like I got stuff to do." And I was like, "That's pretty fair." So we just walked to like the video store when they existed, and we rented Super Troopers, and we watched it in like one of the rooms in the office like 3 times with a friend of mine. It is crazy, right? Like they pick up the language so fast. I don't know, like I'm just being honest. I don't know how the fuck she learned how to read, man. It's just like one day she just like pointed at some words and like said them, and then I said, "How did you know how to read?" And she was like, and now she can sound out, I don't know, like 50% of words if she doesn't recognize them immediately. I honestly, that shit is like brain magic. We did not teach her that, dude. You do have to be careful like what she hears though, because like that's how she ends up saying skibbity. My son just turned 5 a few months ago. He just randomly knew what an excavator was and how to say it correctly. I know, it's fucking crazy, dude. I will say she's starting to get to the point where she corrects me. And I'm like, no, we're not going to do that. You don't understand. Sweetheart, there's something called poetic license. After you master the English language, you can intentionally break the rules in order to make a point. Okay? It's a different situation. We're not out here, it's Bush League to pronounce things correctly, okay? Or to call things by their correct name. We're out here casting some spells. We're cooking up some apothecary potions. What's something you did have to teach you thought just came with the baby? Oh, I think like potty training is like the crazy one. I know some kids like basically potty train themselves, but we had to set up like a fucking routine for that. And you don't get it as an adult, because as an adult, you're like, you just sit on the toilet and poop, and then the poop isn't in your pants for the whole day. But they're like, "I'm sorry, I had an accident." And I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean you had an accident? You felt like you had to poop and you just shot it into your diaper. Just go, just, and though, and I think this happens to lots of kids. It's not just our kid, but she'll like lie. And I'll be like, do you have to go potty? And she's dancing and she's like, no. And then like a second later, she's like, ah, I gotta go. And she like sprints to the toilet and almost has an accident. I'm like, come on, man. You know, never in history has anyone been like, oh, I gotta pee. And then like 15 minutes later, they're like, never mind. You gotta knock it out when you feel it if there's a bathroom nearby. You're shitting yourself. Mom, I'm not. But when my kid tells me she has to go potty, and then she wipes and pulls up her own underpants and pants, whoo! You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. I'm about to make a name for myself. You're trading a lot on that clip. It's the only part of the movie I've seen. So I wasn't invited. I didn't know they were fucking serving like this. Rillaboom G-Max would be like... Boobity boop boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom boom boom, boobity boop boom boom, boobity boop boom, boobity boop boom, boobity boop boom boom. Sorry, okay. I didn't even get to the do 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 do.